When it comes to franchises, Capcom is the franchise that does the most milking. Now, after the success of Mega Man, Capcom decided to make a sequel, Mega Man 2. And how did it turn out? Well, not much. It's pretty much the same Mega Man, only they pretty much took the game and put in a level editor and added more enemies and more robot masters, and that's pretty much it. And they also put in a normal difficulty. That's pretty much all Mega Man 2 is. It's the same Mega Man gameplay from the first game, and not much new is added. So, yeah. Am I going to actually review this game? Well, I'm going to review this game just to show you guys how bad it is because many people claim this to be the best Mega Man game in the whole series. And I disagree. So, without further ado, let's review Mega Man 2 for the NES. Now, the first thing you'll come across is the introduction. It's basically telling you the story, and yes, this game now has a story, and it's boring as hell, because this was unnecessary. Why did they have to have a story? I mean, seriously, all Mega Man was about was going around beating robot masters and then facing Dr. Wily at the end. I mean, does Mega Man really need a story? No, it doesn't. And that's one of the drawbacks of this game. Now, the only positive thing I can give to this game is the music. The music is kick-ass, and as for the graphics, it still looks a little bit more like Mega Man 1, and I can see that they did make the levels more lively, but does that really help the game? Not really. Another thing I want to talk about is the robot masters themselves. I mean, Quickman, seriously? Is that the best name you could come up with? And Flashman? I mean, seriously? Flashman, I thought at first that it meant nudity, like, he's naked and he's gonna take off his clothes, he's gonna flash at you. That's what I thought at first when I heard the name Flashman. And then you have stupid robot masters like Bubble Man. I mean, seriously, it's a robot master that blows bubbles at you. That's fucking retarded. And then you also have these stupid weapon upgrades. Like, the most powerful weapon upgrade in this game is the metal blades. And they pretty much can defeat almost every single robot master. All except for a few. I mean, it's one of the most strongest weapons in the game. And, yeah. What's the whole point of having, most of these upgrades? Like, if you have one upgrade that pretty much, can beat the whole game. I mean, seriously. Why? Why have these other robot upgrades? They suck ass. And also, another problem that I have with the game is the glitches. There are tons of glitches and flickering in this game. It gets really, really annoying, like when the game flickers. Like, if you get hit by an enemy, the screen will flicker a little bit. I mean, I don't know what the developers were smoking, but this could not have been approved in Japan. I mean, seriously. Are Japanese people so blind that, they can't see that, their screen's flickering? Or, I know they have small eyes, but they could have seen that this game had problems. I mean, seriously. It feels like my NES can't even handle this game, let alone it being able to play. I mean, seriously. And another problem you'll have with the game is the controls. The controls suck dick. I mean, all you do is just jump and shoot. And sometimes the jumping controls, yeah, when you're going down and you don't see what's coming, like you when you're dropping down, you don't see what's below you until you've touched the platform in the bottom of the screen. And I get hit by an enemy. I mean, seriously. Why? Why, Capcom? Why did you program it like this? It's unfair. And another thing I want to talk about, and this is probably one of the most crucial things about this game, and that is the movement. I mean, seriously, it feels stiff. I mean, I swear, when I try to move Megaman, it just, feels awkward when I'm moving him. And sometimes the D-pad can get stuck, and, when I'm trying to jump on these platforms that drop down, it's pretty much, yeah, it gets stuck. The D-pad gets stuck, and I fall to my death. I mean, seriously, why did you program it like this, Capcom? These controls suck. So, my final verdict is, don't buy this game. Don't even play it. Don't even pay 25 cents for this game, because it's not worth it. I mean, there's a bunch of other platformer games like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I hate to say this, Super Mario Brothers. They're better than Mega Man, and you can also play Contra, which, of course, it's a pretty good game. I mean, for its time, you can play that game, but just don't play Mega Man 2. It's the worst game in the series. So, yeah, don't play Mega Man 2.